is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
How good is that? It is Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie for your Mondays podcast. Kate, kids, and we're talking young children here obsessed with fancy makeup, and not just cheap makeup, expensive makeup.
Oh, high-end beauty brands. There's some kind of tween takeover, they're calling it, and I have experienced it in my house. I thought it was cute when your 9-year-old daughter wanted to borrow your lipstick, but then when their Christmas list is full of really expensive brands, and it's not just, like I said, it's not just happening in my house. I think some of these beauty stores have got people, lots of young girls in particular, overcrowding the stores.
It's not just kids though as well. I've got a good mate, Tom Ivy's his name, and he's always like, can we go to Sephora please?
Oh, you know me.
Please.
Got to get the old...
I need the new Fenty.
Yeah, I love Fenty range.
Oh, how good is Rihanna's range, Fenty?
I know.
It's amazing. And mascara? What mascara do you use, Tom?
Well,
Maybelline
this one's obviously all smudged from the crying, but...
you need a good waterproof.
Yeah.
My 9-year-old could probably advise.
Wonderful. Thanks, guys, for taking care of me.
Well, we're talking about that. Kids obsessed with fancy makeup. It's on the podcast.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Let's talk about Jodie Foster. This was a great story because I think, and I'll throw it out there now, 13 24 10, if you don't know what your partner does.
Is this because you don't know what they do because you don't listen and you're not particularly interested?
It could be that. But I think there's a lot of job titles out there. Like my sister was part of risk assessment for a bank. I don't really know what she did. I'm in the risk team. Ooh, careful. You can't have that coffee. It's a bit warm. She just taps people on the shoulder around the kitchen.
Is that... Yeah, don't walk too close to those stairs because if you fall, you will go down the stairs and break your neck.
Risk assessment. Does that mean are you high risk for getting a loan or risk assessment around the office?
I don't really know. I've got no idea what she did. But I think growing up too, there were times where you didn't know what your dad did or your mum did. And that's what Jodie Foster's situation is, where she has gone on to say that she would lie to her son about what she actually did for work. Have a listen to this.
My oldest son, he was probably about 3. I brought him to set one day and I bought him a little plastic tool belt and stuff. And I was like, yeah, and this is this set and this set and this set. And for a really long time, he thought I was a construction worker.
Really?
Yes, he thought I did construction.
Like Tiger's mom is an architect. That's cute.
To the age of 10, he thought mum was in construction.
That's actually really cute,
isn't it?
Because I mean, how do you explain that mummy goes to work and pretends to be
someone else,
to be somebody else, and hangs out with a cannibal?
Yep.
Yeah, with Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, this guy's going to try to eat me.
You were the opposite, Kate, with May. You told her from a very early age that you're one of the best actors in the country.
That was weird.
I never said best. I said most popular. And I said, no.
Because when you had
now I feel hot in the face for saying the word popular because I don't mean it.
So
and if you've just tuned in, I didn't mean that because I'll worry about it.
But when you
hosted,
when May was born and you said a beautiful little baby and you'd wrapped up the gold Logie in a blanket, I remember when you did that and I thought, oh, God, she has lost it.
Oh, look, people were just happy I had a baby, so I stopped banging on about the Logies, really.
My sister works for KidSafe, and everyone goes, oh, that sounds great. So what does she do? And I go, she keeps kids safe.
She's just back to the blankets.
No, well, they do. It's I've done an advert for them, Kate. That's when I realised what she does a lot more of. She looks after kids. It's a non-for-profit, so they have to raise all the money themselves. But it is to look after kids. They do campaigns about reversing in your driveway while your child is playing there and stuff like that. And they keep your kids safe. But for years, I was like, what does my sister do? Is she out there just shepherding people around kids, or what's her role?
Making sure they cross the road. The thing is, too, when it's somebody close like that and you've been with them for a long time and time has passed, it's beyond the point of being able to revisit the conversation about what it is
That's what I find myself. I'm with my little sister Kate, because she's a school teacher, but I do the whole... And how are the grade 3s this year? I teach grade 6. Oh, and what a fantastic school this one is. I left there 3 years ago. Yeah, but what you do for the community is fantastic. What do you do?
Is it a lack of care?
No, it's
because I do
overlove.
think oh my goodness, school teachers are basic. I mean, school
What?
teachers aren't
She
basic.
works really hard at
No,
it.
what I'm saying is, my dad was a policeman. I know what policemen do.
Catch the bad guys.
Catch
We
the
know
bad
what
guy.
we know what teachers do as well. I mean, I don't know
Exactly.
how hard that is.
Exactly.
Anyway,
There are
it's-
so many jobs now, though, that are well, I wouldn't even know that they existed.
No.
Or like you're saying, or I work in insurance. What exactly does that
like
mean?
Is public service is another one as well.
What's that?
The public service department. Tom,
what do you
can
do?
you help me out here? What do people do in the public service department?
Is that the council?
Well, that's like government, isn't it? Isn't that like, Service New South Wales, like looking after roads and transport and things
Is
like
that?
that? Well, you're
Wait,
a public
wait.
servant if you're paid by taxpayer
Well, that's a
money.
politician then.
Well,
If it's-
yeah, they're
but isn't
public
that a
servant, but-
policeman as well?
Well, yeah, absolutely, yeah. They'll do
They're a
both.
public
the
servant.
public.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, that could be us.
But then,
No,
What do you mean? That could be us.
what, entertaining an entire
serve
city
the
for 3 hours every day?
Well,
2 hours. No, you're wrong.
We serve the public.
All right, Kelly in Mount Annan. We're serving the public this morning, but do you know what your partner does?
I know his title. It's an IT manager.
Okay.
okay.
Well, and that's about it.
So you just know he works on a computer, Kelly. Is that it?
That's it. He's at a desk with a computer, and the rest I'm not too sure of.
Well, that's the thing. Is it interesting enough to ask, But quite often, Kelly, if I don't understand a job, I'll say to somebody, okay, so just talk me through your day. So you get into work, then what do you do?
You think you're so clever.
No, I don't.
You tell that story like no one's got your number.
Yeah. You've got to really simplify it
That's
for
the
us.
same.
And that's why the other day I hired geeks for you. I did to set up a printer. Because I was looking, mate, I was looking at it. I'm going, nah, this is way too hard.
Oh, my God.
And then the guy come around and he fitted the mould. I was like, you are
perfect geek.
I wonder if they feel like, do we want to be known as geeks?
I think
or
they do.
Do they have a laugh about it?
Now the geek is hot these days. Claire in Wattle Grove. What's your story?
So my sister is an exercise physiologist.
An exercise physiologist?
Yeah, I have no idea what it means.
Oh
And
my
it's kind
God.
of past the point where I can ask for clarification.
So she works at Anytime Fitness, is that it?
What is
No,
it, Tom? What's that?
They have
She's
the
a
knowledge
PT.
and skills to design and deliver safe, exercise.
Get stuff.
So you don't. So
So
you
do
don't
they
need-
write programs
Yeah, they write
for the
programs.
government for
No,
school curriculum or?
Well, so that you don't get injured doing your workout for the first time. They'll exercise physiologists will look at your body and go, you can do that exercise, you can't do that.
They also involve rehab.
There you go.
Oh, that's a bit different. Okay.
Yeah.
See? Yeah.
Right, okay.
So injury recovery is part of your personal training or as part of your training.
But where do you find them, and why would you call them, or do they just turn up?
Well, no, my PT is an exit, so it's almost like an add-on to being a personal trainer. So you can do extended study, and it's sort of your specialty field.
Oh, what's that called?
Exercise
No,
physiology.
when you get an extra thing.
Oh.
After you,
Like
I'm really sad.
like a
You know when you
diploma.
study, you do a diploma or something, and then
degree,
you get
yeah.
a master's.
Masters.
Wow, she's on.
You're only a what if away from a New Year getaway with whatif.com.
Aussies just know how to holiday. It's in our DNA.
Book your accommodation, flights, car hire, and more, all on the What If app.
What if it's Aussie for travel?
There's been something going on in my house that I initially thought was kind of cute, but now I realised it's not just happening in my home.
What's his name?
Oh, hang on. It's not Jason Busyfingers, is it?
Who's Jason Busyfingers?
Oh,
He's the
tradie.
best handyman in the inner west, Kate. He's a jet.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I thought he was such a legend, got along with him really well until Whip pointed out that, he's at home with your wife doing some handyman work.
Very busy.
But no, he is. He's married himself. He's a father.
Oh, I
but
know.
he's very good at his
But
job.
we could
That
see
always
him,
makes people a great guy.
we could see him climbing out the window, couldn't we, from here over in Balmain? And there's BJ's waving goodbye.
Need a handyman,
All right.
Fitz, if you want to pass over the details.
Pass on
Anyway,
his details.
that's not the cuteness I was talking about in my house. And I didn't realise it had become an epidemic until I started looking into it and reading all of these articles that have been popping up online for me over the weekend. Now, get involved if you can, boys. I don't know if this happens at your house. I might need to ask people to call in. It's like this tween... they're calling it a takeover or an epidemic of very, very young girls being interested in high-end beauty products.
Right.
Now, this might not be
Expensive hobby.
Well, do you know, it's funny you should say this. I was in a car yesterday with my wife and one of her good friends, and they were talking about her eldest daughter. And yes, Kate, so she's got a part-time job now. She earns really good money. She's supposed to be saving for her first car.
Yeah.
But high-end makeup is where all the money goes, and she's not saving that much. And it's all because she watches other women on Instagram and she goes, oh, my God, Mum, I need that mascara, and they need it now.
Yeah. How old is this eldest daughter?
She's 14.
See, which is, look, I get it. I think when you're a young girl, I remember my most vivid memories, say, of my mum and her bedroom are like her jewellery box and her makeup kit and maybe the perfume in the bathroom. So it's very connected to what you think you need to be an adult or a woman, or I can't wait till
To be a grown-up.
Yeah, when I'm a grown-up, I'll be able to have these things. But my experience was only ever influenced by my mum at home, or maybe if you had older sisters. I didn't. I was the eldest. Whereas now, like you said, there's this kind of constant thread videos, TikTok, and young, very, very young girls not only saying, oh, I really like this thing, but doing complete makeup tutorials to the point where I know in my house, as I said, I thought it was cute to start with. You know, when you've got a 3 or 4 year old who breaks into your lipstick and it's all over the walls, and like that's the
we're doing a lot of that gear.
That's the fun bit, but that's, I would imagine, a normal part of development at that stage. But when all of a sudden your 9-year-old is saying, I need X, Y, and Z.
Oil of Ulay or Olay.
But it's, if only there are products like, I'm sure mums or parents listening now will know exactly what I'm talking about. This isn't about going into Big W and buying
whatever
moisturizer.
blush.
This is about going to high-end beauty stores like Sephora,
Mecca,
David Jones, definitely Mecca. My 9-year-old all of a sudden started having some kind of obsession with wanting to go into Mecca. I can't go to Bondi Junction without her saying, can I please go into there?
And get a boost juice.
How old's May?
She's 9, and I thought for Christmas, okay, maybe I'll get her something, and I actually the woman said to me, oh, do you want it in the box, in the actual store box? And to start with, I said, no, don't worry about it. And then I realised that maybe it was the box that she actually wanted.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
But yeah, maybe more than the product itself. But talking to one of the young
store workers.
Yeah, I was going to say
what are
servant.
they? Retail workers.
One of the lovely young women that work in this store. I was trying to be careful about saying which store I was in. She was saying the amount of young girls who are in there. This isn't women my age or even in their 30s or 20s. These are girls 9, 10, 11, 12 coming in and buying.
Spending
I don't know.
A fortune.
Yeah, because the packaging is amazing.
Right.
They're being told that they need it. There's a product called Drunk Elephant, and I'm sure people driving and listening.
Has been my nickname.
What is it? What is it, like a foundation or what is it?
They do everything. But they might do like little dewdrops. They do shampoo and conditioner, but it's on the higher end.
Criminal.
Absolutely. And then when all they want is the brand, and I said to the girl in the store, so what should I, if I wanted to buy one thing, just so she's got this one, this one thing. in essence, that the kids shouldn't be using these products anyway. So there's the issue that, okay, they might want it on their shelf, or it's what all of their friends have, or what they're being told they need to have. But a lot of these products aren't for their skin anyway. There's a lot of damage that can be done if they're using products that are well beyond their use.
You need to be truthful with May, because May looks at you and she sees all your designer items. So
what designer items?
You need to tell her they're fake, because they are. So you know your Chanel shoes, the sandals that you have?
That I got in Cabramatta.
Yeah, they're fake.
Yeah.
So you need to tell her, look, we'll buy the Drunk Elephant rip-off, whatever the cheaper or the fake one is, because that's what Mummy always does to save money. So
Why are you doing this?
What do you mean?
Why are you doing this? Are you saying it's
I'm offering a solution.
You're saying
fault.
I've created a monster. Do you know there's also the amount on eBay, they're now selling the packaging for these high-end without the product, so parents can buy the product and fill it with something from somewhere else, because kids are going into these places and spending
a fortune.
It's the Aesop trick.
$500, and in
Aesop hand wash,
put palm olive in it.
They're kind of ruining it for a lot of other people as well.
Where do these daughters get this idea from? Discuss.
She's finished with the disgust.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Let's get on the calls right now. Find out what is going on and what you want to talk about. Tanya in Casula. Welcome to the show, Tan. Did you sit up and watch tennis last night?
Guys, I fell asleep.
Oh, did you?
I need help.
At what point?
What was the result? I didn't even get to see the match.
You didn't see the result at all?
No, not at all. So I just heard on the news break then that he lost. So
He
what
lost.
happened?
5-setter. Tommy, you stayed up to the end of the second set. I think he took the second and the third set.
Yeah, he did.
But Rublev, is that how I say his name?
Yep.
Yeah.
He was just too strong. He was just too strong in the end, Tanya, unfortunately. So no more Aussies left in the men's. But as Em said before, the doubles are about to kick into gear.
Beautiful. So is this a thing that the Demon has to get over, the fourth round? He just doesn't seem to be progressing, does he?
He's done that a couple of times, bowed out in the fourth.
No, but you can't talk about it. The more you talk about these things, the more they become a thing. So you don't want him to think that the rest of the country is going, oh,
we've just jinxed him.
Fourth round Demon, here he goes.
Next duties has to be.
Tanya,
next due. Come on, Demon.
What was your key sport at school, Tanya?
Netball.
Netball, contact wing defence.
No, centre.
Oh, centre, yeah, one of the key positions. You never took it to state or Australian level, did you, Tanya?
No, my daughter did, but I didn't. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome stuff. Thanks for coming on the show. Richard and Wilton, hello, Dick.
Hey, morning, Web. Morning, Emma.
Hello.
What do you want to talk about, buddy?
Hey, Web, I need your help, mate.
Yeah.
On the weekend, I went to a 10-year-old birthday party at Jamboree.
Yeah.
Hot day. Now, we took one of the children that was invited to the party, we brought him along because his parents couldn't get him down there.
Yep.
So we're now the caretakers of this child. So we're waiting in line. All the boys sort of took off on their own a little bit. Now, we had a parent, he obviously followed the child and then came up to us and said, mate, is this little child yours? Mm-hmm. He's pushed in line. A lady said, mate, don't push in.
Yeah.
He's turned around and started swearing at her, saying, bugger off to next Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Next Tuesday, yep.
Yeah, now that, we're obviously caretakers there. I didn't know how to come about it. I don't know how to punish the child or, say, do you leave? What do you do in those circumstances?
Well, I mean, you've got to try and step in somehow. I mean, you ban him from the Viper for sort of 3 runs, and then maybe as punishment you go and sit him under that huge bucket that fills up with water and then tips over every 5 minutes.
That's enjoyable.
No, but you put him face down so his head gets smashed into the ground when the bucket tips. What did you do, Richard? Did you do anything?
Look, we just sort of said, you can't use those words, we turned and said, look, you've got good words and your bad words, If you want to be smart, you've got to choose your smart words.
Yeah.
If you want to use those bad words, it makes you a bad person. Now, let's be smart and use the smart words.
Do you know what punishment would be for me if I was in that situation, Richard? Depending on the type of kid, you know that one where you go and hop in and then the glass case shuts and then the floor goes from underneath you?
The stinger.
Yeah, put him on that. Put him on that and see if he feels the back of his shorts.
I love your work.
That'll
man.
shut him up. Richard, thanks for calling, buddy. Buddy, good luck. Bloody. Hey, this next caller, I wanted to get him on because there's been a bit of bad news. Tommy, this was quite sad.
Is this Talal, your hairdresser?
Well, he works in the corner store.
Yeah.
And
your hairdresser.
And my hairdresser.
Yeah.
So Sam and Talal, you know the guys where I go down and get my falafel from.
Yeah.
And he's been in a car accident. Now, he's on the road to recovery, but I wanted to get him on to check in this morning because he's a big fan of the show. Talal, are you there, buddy?
I'm here, Whipper. Hey, guys, how are you?
Talal, this is devastating news. How are you holding up, mate?
Look, I'm still recovering. I'm all right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Talal
yep.
saw my hair not long ago, Tommy, and said there was a huge problem because not only has it grown so long, Talal explained you're now in a sling, is that right? So he's unable to administer a haircut. So,
Yeah.
Talal, is it your shoulder?
It's broken ribs and a sternum fracture.
Oh, my gosh. Do you know one of the saddest things, too, and I'll just paint a picture for everybody?
Yeah.
Talal's car, he's a huge Bulldogs fan. Talal, what sort of car do you have or did you have?
I have the Suzuki Alto.
The Suzuki.
2011, yeah, and I bought it a white and I painted all around blue and this and that. Make it like a Bulldog style. It's not Alto anymore. No Suzuki anymore.
So when you look at the car, it's got the Bulldogs logo on it, the Bulldog, and then
Bulldog
it's got
logo, Bulldog stickers, Bulldog colors around it. Everything like when you see it, you're gonna think about the Bulldog.
Oh yeah!
Oh wow,
Tommy, it's like Bulldogs in blue and white everywhere.
And it's a write-off
It's
now.
gone,
is
is
it
it,
Talal?
Talal?
He's going finished. Sadly, he's going finished.
Not a
My
good sign
kids-
for the Bulldogs
my-
season ahead, is it?
No,
Luke?
no, car crash.
Yeah, that's it. But maybe I'm gonna do something. I bought another car, white. Maybe I'm gonna do something. My wife not.
That was so embarrassing.
She's not happy to.
You know, the kids, they named the other car. It's called the one with the got accident. They call it Aziza.
Aziza.
Yeah, I have other cars for family, and my daughter should go to Unity having a car. But
Oh, my
sometimes
God.
they need to go with me.
Yeah.
So they won't go in the Aziza car, in the Bulldog's car.
They won't go in the Bulldogs car.
They
Tommy.
want, but sometimes they have to.
Yeah.
You should see how they're sitting on the chair, on the seat.
They're not happy.
Head down, hiding the face, and I'm enjoying it. I put the music up and beeping everywhere so people see the car.
Oh no, these are the good times, the memory. You know, Talal, what we'll do, Tommy, can you do a shout out to the Bulldogs?
Oh yeah.
If we know anybody there, can we get them to try and get behind Talal?
Yeah.
For his recovery, see what they've got, sort him out.
A new Bulldogs car.
Get
Is
him
that
a
what
new
you're thinking?
car. Get him a new car. Talal can paint it.
We'll have a chat to the guys at the Bulldogs. I'll see what we can get you, mate.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. I'm like I can't thank you more for thinking about me, and thank you, Whipper. Thanks for the show.
No, I love the free haircuts, mate.
Thank you very much. Of course, I'm just when I recover, we're gonna do something for the hair.
He needs a big workover, I think. Talal,
Thanks,
if you
Talal.
can.
Thanks for coming on the show. Thanks for your feedback, Tommy.
Who should we give the what is it? Taronga Zoo.
Mate, Taronga Zoo, if you
Family
don't
pass.
mind. Why don't we go to Richard, because he was caught out. He didn't know what to do at Jamboree.
Oh, you boys are killing me.
Hey, Dickie Bird, you're off to Taronga Zoo. You little beauty.
Awesome.
It's a family pass, mate. So you can cool down and splash with the seals for the wild and to the curious night creatures and take the view at Taronga Zoo. Grab tickets online now.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
It's not Taylor Swift, biggest female artist of all time. It's not Beyonce either. Come on, give me another one. She's
Stevie Nicks.
80s, the biggest thing in the 80s
Madonna.
and 90s.
Tony Perrin.
Well done, Kate. Well done.
Oh, 10 points for me. Were we playing a game?
Yeah, well done. You've got it. She's being sued.
What for?
I understand this because I like to go to bed early and I like to wake up early for work, you know? Two Madonna fans in New York City are suing the pop star for starting her concert late, claiming that they had to get up early to go to work the next morning. She was due to come on at 8:30, Madge didn't rock up till 10:30. That's 2 hours late.
When
And Kate,
was this concert, Fitzy? Because remember that a
Famous
few
for
years ago, she was, mad for just rocking up hours and hours late.
she's notorious. So this was at the end of last year, 14th and 16th of December.
Okay.
And I can understand. I mean, you've got Christmas parties around that time. You want to finish off the year. You wake up for work the next day. You feel crap. She didn't play the songs. And I mean, I'm going through the playlist now because she rocked up so late. She played the hits, Lazy for You. Because I'm lazy for you.
Here we go.
Strike a pose, Vague. She played Vague.
Vague.
I think it's Vogue. Yep.
Vague,
Yeah.
a vague start time.
Justify My Loitering was another one as well.
Really? Is that right?
I know, Tom, your favourite was Papa Don't Procrastinate.
There it is.
Catchy.
Come on, Papa.
Fitzy, you
He's on
are
fire.
outdoing yourself.
Mate, you can have the rest of the week off.
Well, this one's not as good, but Don't Cry for Me, I'm a Dreamer.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Let me sing that song.
Why do you get nervous, Kate Ritchie?
About this game.
Yeah, you had a sip of your coffee and you went, oh my God, here we go.
I think I said it's too hot.
Oh, the coffee?
Yeah. I don't know, because I don't feel as though this is a strong
She's
game.
a Riddler, mate. She's a Riddler.
She's a Riddler and not a
thank
song's a
you.
song. Are you feeling all right today, Fitz? I mean, have you got your cup of coffee there? Could you just lift that up
I
for
feel
us
amazing.
there? You've got your dementia mug.
Yes.
For Dementia Australia. So you're switched on, ready to go. Tommy, you
My
ready
Yeti.
to go?
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go, guys. The first word can't go out round one. The first word is love.
Oh, my God.
How easy is that?
I Love You by the Bees.
Yep, that'll do.
Love, Love, Love by the Beatles.
Yes. Kate Ritchie in the warm-up round.
Love What You...
If you can't get love, then we have a real
I
problem.
have a complete mental blank. Like, I can't even think of a sentence.
We have a huge issue moving forward with you, Kate Ritchie, if you can't do love.
Oh, my goodness. See what I mean? I don't know. But I love this song.
Well, you did. You don't anymore. You would have thought of it.
She's mentally out of the game already. She's done.
Are you on?
Done.
Because I know how to sing songs. I just don't know how to write them.
Okay, sure.
You and Troy Casadale would have performed a song with love in it.
You would have.
That's what really disappoints me about that.
Yeah.
You're not even trying.
I am trying.
Jess?
Well, my temperature's rising, got my feet on the floor. Crazy people rocking 'cause they wanna go more. Let me in, baby, I don't know what you got, but you better take it
I can't
easy.
hear anything.
This place is hot and I'm so glad we made it. So glad we made it.
This is. Do you know what I get most of? You guys stop dancing.
Give me some lovin'. Lovin's in there. Give me some lovin'. Every day.
Now, if you're not going to rap on the show, you won't rap, right?
I won't rap.
Well, let's get
if
Troy
you make
in
me
for a bit
rap,
more.
I leave.
Let's get Troy in, Tom,
Would you do a duet?
with
No.
Troy, for old time's sake.
Are you serious?
Troy,
no.
come in, mate. Here he is.
That wasn't
Here he
even my
is,
strongest
Troy.
song. That's what's upsetting, is that you
That was
keep
good.
playing.
Oh, well, let's find the other ones, Tom.
Was a bit
Let's get the other ones.
In parts, it was a bit whiny, you'd describe it, wouldn't you?
Oh, mate, at least it's just my singing, not kind of my overall day to day.
All right, here we go, guys. We're on to round two. You can get the boot if you can't come up with a song with the word rock in it.
Rock DJ.
Yes, Robbie
I
Williams,
want to
rock
rock,
DJ.
I want to rock all night and party every day.
Rock Your Body, Justin Timberlake.
Oh, congratulations, everybody. We are through to the next
Jeez.
round.
Couple of real hard ones there, love and rock.
Well, we struggled on round one, didn't we? Congratulations, everybody, through to the next round. The word is... Yeah, ties into Michael Jackson. The word is sunshine.
Still my sunshine, Len.
Moonlight.
Good times.
I've got another
Good
one.
times. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What's your other one?
Don't blame it on the sunshine.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together. Leslie Gore.
All we need is
Wow.
Troy Casadei
And I
to
can
do that.
I can do the second verse if you need it.
Troy, come in, mate.
Does Troy know Sunshine and Lollipops?
I will sing the full version just before 9 o'clock.
Wow.
If you stay tuned.
Tom, hold on to that.
Yes, I'll print the lyrics off.
Prepare the show.
8:55, guys.
Okay. Would you like a backing track with that? If we could get a bed for Kate Ritchie,
It's fine, I
please.
can do a cappella.
Okay.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, a cappella's fine. Tommy, were you on Sunshine? Did you
You
join
are
us
my
at all?
sunshine, my
My
only
only sunshine. Beautiful song, Tom.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. The word is never.
Never gonna let you out.
I never.
Never gonna
know
Never.
the words.
Am I never gonna
No,
see your
no,
face?
no, that's ever.
Never. Never.
The Rick Astley song, Never Gonna Give You Up.
That's what
Kate
Kate said.
Ritchie just did that.
Exactly.
Never.
I'm never gonna
Never.
dance again.
Never.
I'm never
Never.
gonna dance again.
Never let die. Is that a James Bond thing?
Never let die.
Guilty Feet have got no rhythm. I mean, what a great lyric.
Oh, Tom's done a George Michael special.
I've done a George Michael special.
Just
but I
sounded
haven't.
wrong.
Damn, I'm out.
You're gone. See you later,
But
mate.
you're the music man.
Yeah, you're the music guy. Oh, never getting back together.
Oh, I can't wait to sing this at the concert.
Hope I can
Is there a chant in this song?
Quite possibly. You might have to listen to our podcast wherever you get your good podcast.
The Educate podcast.
Educate.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Oh, you and me, Tommy.
Thank you for playing Ryan James, Thomas
you.
Brian Ivy, and Catherine Lee Ritchie. Here we go. The word is American.
American Pie.
Wow. She's yelling and she's popped
she's
her
on
collar.
now.
She's ready.
American Woman by Lenny Kravitz.
Oh, what a song that is. Have you got that, Jess?
Maybe we'll play it after the news.
Yeah, can we do
can
that,
we?
Tommy?
It's very
American Woman.
sensual,
Oh, my God.
isn't it?
American Idiot by Green Day.
You're
They're
not
playing
out.
that whole album in full with Dookie.
When?
30 years.
You're
They're
out.
doing a tour, Dookie 30 years, American Idiot 20 years, and they're playing both albums in the same gig.
Are they
Massive.
coming here?
Nope.
All right. The word is Tom, Kate. The word is town.
Funky Town.
Sorry?
I'm going to take you to
Oh, I thought you just sworn at me.
Pseudo Echo. Yes, Kate.
Won't you take me to? Tom, you got anything
Ed
on
Sheeran's
town?
American Town.
Oh, you're so
American town.
2023.
Oh,
Next one.
Tom's so good.
I'm surprised I'm doing so well against you, Tom.
Congratulations, Kate.
Just jinxed myself.
The word is shine.
Shine, sunshine,
Oh,
sunshine,
lollipops again.
lollipops and rainbows, everything. That's
No,
wonderful
stop
is
it.
what I feel when everyone we're together.
The word is
Sunshine
shine.
Yeah, that works.
Shine.
Sunshine.
Yep.
Vanessa Amorosi.
Tommy, you with us?
Shine bright like a diamond.
Shine bright like a diamond. Well done. Ryan, you're out. Quick reminder, 3 rounds ago we lost you, but thank you. The word is steal.
Steal my kisses from you.
Yes.
Never gonna steal my.
Steal My Sunshine by Len.
Oh, this is a pretty serious battle going on.
Good.
Congratulations, you're both through to the next round. The word is real. Real.
You know one, and you're holding off, so I don't sound ridiculous.
Go, Tom.
Don't you beat me
Knock on
in
the head,
my
Tom.
shirt.
I don't have it. I wish I did just for time
Real.
purposes.
Now, anything on real?
I'm real mad.
No. Here we go. We move on to the next one. We need a winner here. The word is flowers.
I would buy you flowers.
Miley Cyrus, Tom.
Cyrus,
Well done,
alright.
Tom. Oh my gosh, Kate, where are you? Where are you? No, don't help her. Ryan James.
Fitz,
Do not
come
help
on,
her.
mate.
Kate Ritchie, 3.
I don't know.
I can't let a man in a mauve shirt beat me.
1. Thomas Brian Ivy.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Kate, that brings us to a very, very exciting moment in the show because you will not do wrap up of the week, but you threw your hat in the ring and said, if you want me to sing Lollipop and Sunshine.
That's not the song.
What is it called?
I'm not saying I'm going to sing it, but what it was my favourite song when I was growing up. I think I had it on a cassette.
Is it from a
And
movie?
no, it was a Leslie Gore is a singer from the 60s, and she sang. I think she also sang that song. You don't own me.
Oh, yeah, great song.
I'm not just one of your many toys.
Can we save that for tomorrow's show?
Own me.
Can we book you in for the week?
No. And then my favourite song to make up dances in my room and make the family watch me was Sunshine, Lollipops and Rainbows. And I think it's a wonderful song to get up and about to. So if we want to play it to get people ready for their Monday, then I think that's a great idea.
You're going to sing it.
You should start a Leslie Gore cover band and call it Hard Gore.
Awesome. You could do it.
That would be quite fun.
That would be good. All right.
Open it, Rudy Hill RSL.
Kick it off. Jess, kick it off. Come on, let's do this.
Am I doing it to music?
Yeah, you're doing it.
Do you want the music or not?
Ready?
Sunshine, lollipops and rainbows. Oh, do it again. Start again.
Starting. I think. Do you want the music or not?
Yeah. The music, it's very fast.
Music's fun.
Yeah, do the dance.
You're listening to Smooth FM. I'm Richard Wilkins, and here's Kate Ritchie.
One. You ready? Sunshine, lollipops and rainbow. Oh, I started too late again. I know it's 9 o'clock.
Why don't you
okay,
come
we
in
just
earlier?
do
Come in earlier.
two bars,
Okay,
and then I start going.
Okay, here we go.
Sunshine, lollipops and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together. Brighter than a lucky penny when you're near. The rain goes, disappears, dear, and I feel so fine just to know that you are mine. Ready? My life is sunshine, lollipops and rainbows. That's how this run.
Don't go anywhere. Coming up next, Doris Day.
Wow.
That was awful. And you know what? The only reason I did it is because when I was a young girl, who would have thought that I could sing Leslie Gore on the radio while people drove to work in the morning, and then I did the worst rendition.
Your mother's just crashed her car.
What a beautiful cover there. Stick around. We'll be talking to the Everly Brothers next.
Here's Unchained Melody.
Oh, okay, I'm no Ariana Grande.
This time tomorrow, Kate will do another. What's her name?
Oh, Leslie Gore.
Leslie
Hard
Gore
Gore.
song.
Leslie Gore, you don't own me, maybe. I think I went through the set list once upon a time, or the song list, and it was like, I wish I was a boy. I'll have to listen to that this afternoon.
Yeah.
Or what if I was a boy? Or maybe I want to go out with a boy.
If I was a boy.
Fits in Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.